Some of the titles you'll hear time and time again when catching up with British royal news. But what are the rules on receiving them? And are they worth anything these days? At the top of the British royalty, you have the monarch, a king or a queen, addressed by His or Her Majesty. They're responsible for giving most titles, and a female spouse is called Queen Consort, whilst titles for husbands vary. Prince Philip, for example, was known as Duke of Edinburgh, whilst Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's husband, used the title of Prince Consort. Then come their children. The monarch's first child and their spouse are automatically made the Duke and Duchess of Cornwall and traditionally gifted Prince and Princess of Wales too. Children and grandchildren of the monarch in the male line are born Prince or Princess, and those in the female line may receive the title. Great-grandchildren are born with it if they are direct heirs, like Prince George under Queen Elizabeth II. Exceptions were made at the time for his siblings to have equal titles. As Prince Charles ascended the throne in 2022 and became King Charles III, the children of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex were also named Prince and Princess. Some senior royals also use the style His or Her Royal Highness. Having an HRH means that you're expected to perform public duties, such as representing the monarch. Not all royals with HRH do this, but the large majority do, and with that usually comes a slice of the monarch's public funding and security detail. You might also be asked to stop using this title if you opt out of public duties. Prince Andrew, Prince Harry, and the Duchess of Sussex are examples of this. The title can also be stripped away, as seen with Prince William and Prince Harry's mother, Diana. Edward VIII didn't use HRH either. Wives of princes also take a courtesy princess title too, so Meghan Markle is also Princess Henry of Wales, as she's married to Prince Harry or Prince Henry. She's not Princess Meghan, as she wasn't born into the royal family. Nevertheless, this is a title that's barely used, so she usually goes by the title gifted to her by the late Queen, and that's the Duchess of Sussex. Because to complicate royal titles further, there's also a peerage system to title the British nobility. It has roots in medieval times, and it was created to make sure the monarch had a stable group of nobles to help them run the kingdom. These are your dukes, marquises, earls, viscounts and barons. They may be gifted to royal and non-royal subjects. The titles can also add up, so a duke can also be an earl, a prince can also be a duke, an earl, a baron, and any other titles bestowed on them. The wives of these peers receive titles too. That's why Kate Middleton became known as the Duchess of Cambridge in 2011 after marrying Prince William, the Duke of Cambridge. Male spouses don't usually receive a courtesy title.
My lords, pray be seated.
And although titles are predominantly seen as ceremonial, having a hereditary one, such as Duke or Baron, can give you a chance to take a seat in the House of Lords, one of the two houses of the British Parliament, and they can vote on laws. Currently, hereditary peers stand for an internal election at the Lords before taking one of the 92 places available. Royals are expected to be politically independent, so they would never be allowed to take such a seat in practice. And what about the British figures who receive knighthoods? Well, this is where the monarch rewards exceptional achievement on the advice of the government. Knighted men will be referred to as sirs and women as dames. Then you have other awards bestowed by the monarch and are non-hereditary and are not part of the peerage system. The ultimate honour is to be appointed to the Order of the Garter, which is the highest order of chivalry in the land, with its own unique uniform. Currently, the order includes several members of the royal family and 24 knights. All in all, the title system in the United Kingdom is intricate and rooted in centuries of tradition. There are those who claim the monarch should be stripped of a power that they believe is less about rewarding public work and more about perpetuating the British class system. Regardless, it looks like titles will be part of British society for decades to come.